Hello everyone. I'm driving and I almost forgot to make a video today. Anyways, Happy New Year to everyone. Today is January the 1st. So, continuing what I was talking about yesterday about the Greta, Tate, Elon Musk, and Twitter, and the globalists and all that subject, the climate change. So, continuing on that thought, this whole climate change thing is it provides multiple facets of things that can be achieved as an excuse, right? So using climate change as an excuse, globalists can push forward this carbon credits thing and punishing people for the carbon emissions and taxing people for carbon emissions and all that garbage. And then the electric vehicles, which can provide more control to the globalists, right? You can just switch off someone's vehicle whenever you need to, right? So that's one area of it. So climate change, sure, it's real. I believe it's real. Okay, cool. On the flip side, what's unknown still is if we're causing any change to it, right? If we're being an impact to climate change, that's the big unknown, right? Are we the causers of climate change, right? And the Earth goes through many changes throughout history. It has gone through many changes, and if you just take that into consideration, then there's going to be climate change by default, right? Even if we're in the picture or not, right? So the whole climate change thing, be it caused by humans or not, is in a macro picture a tool that can be used by globalists to achieve whatever they want, right? To achieve more control, more taxes over society. And this individual, Greta Thunberg, which was chosen by the elite to talk about climate change, right, was very strategic, like I was saying in the previous video. A young girl, they start brainwashing her, since a young age, and then she gets to brainwash the rest of society, right? And what recently happened was this guy Tate attacked her, and all of a sudden he gets arrested 24 hours. I just saw on Instagram The Economist posting about Tate. It was like a smear post about his arrest, which I found interesting. So they're after him too. The people in charge at The Economist. So that's interesting. So obviously he was censored because the elite, the people in charge, don't want him to say the things he says. He says a lot of true stuff. Of course, he's kind of brash. on some subjects, and he likes to cuss a lot. But if you take that out, and then you focus on the subjects he talks about, a lot of things he says are true, and it gets you thinking. At least the video that really got me thinking, which changed my point of view by a lot on Tate, was the podcast between him and Valuetainment. It was Patrick Bet-David, I think his name is, between Andrew Tate and Patrick David. It's a very interesting podcast. 5 hours. They talked about so many things, and it gets you thinking. It's always good to have different points of view. It's always good to open your mind and see the world in a different way. And whenever the media attacks someone or something or a company or whatever, whenever the media attacks someone, you should pay close attention to what they're attacking and why. Because media companies are controlled by the elite, and they serve their interests, right? And news is used as a tool to control the minds of people. So you can influence people by the news, right? And social media and so on. You can shape the behavior of humans to do whatever you want them to do, right? Not only in this country but throughout the world. And that has been that way probably since the start of history. If you can change the perception of people, then you win their hearts and their minds, right? Even if it's a lie. So I don't know. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, watch my other videos. Have a nice one. Go to the beach, share with your family and friends, and have a happy new year.